Today, local law enforcement and TSA workers trained for the worst. The Jack Brooks Regional Airport is growing, and officials fear with an increase in passengers comes an increased security threat. Of course, the goal is to keep passengers safe. Fox 4's Kara Dixon is here with what's being done. Kara?
Almost 36,000 passengers flew in and out of Jack Brooks Airport last year. While dealing with airport security can be a hassle, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office and TSA employees trained today in a different type of security that may save lives. No one can predict when an emergency might happen.
Everything's number one. Security's number one. Safety's number one.
That's why Jack Brooks Regional Airport and the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office is training for the worst.
There is no real good way to categorize your priorities. It's all a top priority at an airport. Airport
employees and 18 members of the SWAT team are practicing for an active shooter and hostage situation.
Well, you kind of put us in an awkward situation, Bill.
Alex Rupp is the airport director. He says the airport is required to do training like this once every 3 years. But employees practice more often in case a real emergency happens.
If you don't do it enough or continue to train, you may forget one little key aspect.
Fail to plan to fail.
Rod Carroll is a member of the SWAT team. He says the SWAT team has trained over the years to grow with the changing times.
Since 9/11, we've beefed up through the TSA. We've also beefed up our law enforcement response. We practice with our law enforcement response in our patrol division out here on a regular basis.
Carroll says employees at the airport also benefit from what they're doing.
By training, they see how they need to react and what they need to do. That way, when something happens, they know exactly what to do. They'll do it out of reaction, not out of thought process.
And even though it's just a procedure, Rupp says it helps all.
At times, airport security can be a headache for passengers, but I think deep down they know it's in their best interest and in everyone's best interest. The training at Jack Brooks lasted 2.5 hours. Signage on the doors warned passengers that training was in process. In the studio, Kara Dixon, Fox 4 News.